public speaking is one thing that you can never miss in your life. You will need it. And one thing, just one thing before we go into the round tables, how to handle negativity. There are so many people that are going to put their negativity on you. But this is what I usually tell the people that tell me, they attacked me on social media, they told me I'm a bad speaker, they told me I'm what. I usually tell them that those comments or people's opinion are like a gift, okay? So when someone gives you a gift and you don't want it, what do? Oh, how many say throw it away? How many? How many? Throw it away. Let's say this gift is an open gift, but you really don't want it. You receive it and throw it away. Now, Yuanji? You give it to someone else. Give it to someone else, hands up. Trash it, hands up. Now, you people are people pleasers, eh? You are good people pleasers. Because you're like, sagala ulire bubi. So, ngenda kuchitwala, then jagenda nchigabe nga talaba. If you give me a gift that I don't want, okay? Outrightly, I don't want it. I will tell you, I don't want it. And who will remain with the gift? The giver. Wanji? So when someone throws their negativity on you, that means they have a lot of negativity to give out. Eh? So when they throw it to you, don't be a people pleaser who will say, kambi kansirike, kubanga bambi sagala kola chikumuswaza, and then, no, you go over situation. Have you ever attacked someone to correct them about what they have done and then no ending up ngagwa ulido bubyokusinga bo bewagambi? Because by the time wakwa negativity, you're already negative. So ne wono chimugamba jache kunkumulako. Over they have nothing to lose. They will even give you a bigger word in the process. Okay? So what you do is you say, no, thank you. I'm not going to take it. Maybe that's going to be in your mind, but gamba oja kudiba ne negativity yo. Wali ignoring ze ko muntu na ulianga chimulumi okusinga nga yandiagadde olutalo. Now that's exactly what happens. You ignore the negativity and leave it with the sender. No. No, you walk away. Because when you say no, thank you, that means you're not receiving it. Why? Because you know yourself. When someone calls you ugly, does it mean you're ugly? It's their mind that is ugly. Wanji? Maybe they have a filter that you don't know that they are looking at you through that filter, okay? When someone tells you how you're not smart, does it mean that did you dress up to please them? No, you dressed up to come out and you felt comfortable. So if you're comfortable, you might as well put it on, okay? For as long as you're not stumbling us, thank you. Eh? For as long as you're not weirdly dressed. But I want you to be confident in yourself that everything else called negativity will just come and strike on you and fall down. Or go back with the sender. There are so many people, when they look at me, I think wagamanayo mkazo yo mulogo, and some of them have told me for sure. Agamanti either mulogo, waliwo ne yangamba naye kirabika alogesa abalogo abatusinga amanyi. Like seriously, because they had done everything in their power to see me down. They had talked to everyone around me. And let me tell you, everyone around, when someone tells someone and someone accepts the lie, and then all of a sudden, you're not willing to even speak about your side of the story. Why should I? Because a person who is so determined to misunderstand you will misunderstand you even when you explain yourself. So I make sure I don't explain myself, because there is no value in doing that. So deal with negativity very cautiously, but reject it. On the first sight, reject it. If it's on your wall, you have the power to delete, to block, and to make sure that person never sees your content again. You don't want naysayers. And then, after you are booming and everything is up there, please unblock them so that they can see the goodness of the Lord. Yes, they have to come back and see the goodness of the Lord. And then there are those you don't have to block. You say, stick around, my friend. I am growing. Yes, I am growing. Just watch me level by level. Okay? And then we talked about how to calm nerves. I want to hand over to to Coach Fifi to take us through how we're going to do the round tables. We do them very quickly, and then we go ahead with the next session. We'll have to choose accountability partners today, and then we will have to go into the main session. We'll make sure we have our tea early today, and so that we can have tea as we do the Q&A, right? Are we together? So I'm so happy to see you. We are crossing over from one session to another.
I hope every table has gotten a coach. Let me see. Coach Val, do you have another coach with you? You are alone? Let me see. Do you have anywhere that has more than 2 coaches? Join her. We start. We are only handling attitudes, so we are good to go. Lord, we thank you.
Once again, I'm called Veronica, and when I left here, I came up with something. She told us to write a goal and put habits on every goal. So I wrote my goals and I put the habits on every goal.
Okay, can you share with us?
Financial discipline. And the habits that I put were to start a saving plan, to make a budget for any expenditure that I make. Like not to just wake up and you buy. I need this, you buy. So I said I have to train myself to make a budget. Then I also put avoid unnecessary spending. I also put bi-weekly or monthly necessities for my child. So the other one was weight loss. I have to start on a diet plan.
Did you start?
Yes.
On a diet plan. And you maintained it the whole week?
You see.
Uh-huh.
See what I'm eating?
That's what you've been eating?
Yeah, since Monday.
Vero is serious. She's been eating half a plate of veggies. And then 3 Irishes.
That's right. See?
Oh my God. Now there is salsa. You know salsa? Yeah. Bameka bamanyi salsa. What is salsa? Wanju? Hey! Kale, salsa is dance, but salsa in another form is what? Kachumbari.
So, I've been...
She's actually trying. How many knew that salsa is kachumbari? So you've learned it.
So, I started on a diet plan. Actually, this whole experience, Hilda, has been, I don't know if you know, okay, let me tell you now. It has been an awakening for me. Okay, there are some things that I wrote that I really needed to work on, and then I prayed about it. Because this time I was like, God needs to come in and direct me. I needed a sense of direction, because the way I ended up with all those things that I told you I can do is because I would take myself there and then learn the skill, and then I can do this, and then also take myself there. But then this time I was like, God needs to direct this thing. And one Friday, I saw Hilda posting. It's like, it's free? Let me come. So when I came here, it was like an answer that, this is also going to help you with direction. Then the next day, I met a friend of mine that had really lost weight. And they told me about their diet plan that they are paying for. And they gave it to me for free. And, they are now...
So the world is conspiring. The universe is conspiring.
Things are just, working out. You understand? I had problems. Okay, my child really has issues with drinking milk. But the lady here, the Fresh Diary lady, I talked to her. And she said, I'm going to send you milk. Give me your location. I will send you milk and you try it out. The powdered Fresh Diary. She told me if it works for you, that's well. So when I contacted her, I thought, okay, she was going to send me like a small sample. The chick sent me powdered milk, you guys. The chick sent me powdered milk on a border, and she told me, I have paid for the border, don't give him any money. So, this is overwhelming. It is, as in being here is already an answered prayer.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vero. She's on her way, working on her habits to make sure that she hits her goals.
Let me just read this last goal that I have been working on
tirelessly.
It is called marriage. So I put... So I put the habits. This one has, as you can see, these ones have like 4, 5.
Let me read.
But
because it seems you don't know how to read.
This one has like 10.
Marriage, okay? Be open to meet new people. Say power. Pray and pray and pray. Say power. And then preparedness. Woo! And then love myself first enough. Wanji? Yes. And then be intentional about marriage when I meet people. We talked about the goal in mind. You don't just appear just for, one night stand. This money, let's hang out. No. Have it in mind. My friend, dude, I came to see you because I am looking further than here. Yes. This lady here.
And I'm big on love. Like, I'll get heartbroken tomorrow, but then the next time, like,
you love again.
I love.
Thank you so much. I am so glad that when I chanced on Vero, she had a long list. Tell me that when she goes to pray, she will say, God, please, please, please. Sometimes we don't know what. Has your child ever come to you? Nenga kuita mami. Mommy, and you're like, that is how we disturb God sometimes. Yeah? So, if you write something, and something that I really wanted us to talk about very briefly before we go for tea and question and answers, how to achieve your goals in a way that is science proven and is backed up by science and proven methods, okay? Number 1 is you write it down. You have 42% more chances of achieving your dreams and your goals that you have set if you write them down. This one, I have proven it with myself. I have books. My husband is out there. He would have told you. On my table, the table that I use for recording or my home studio, I think there are about 15 books. I have three planners. I have a small planner. I have a small planner for small bags. They are trending. So I have a small planner for a small bag, and then I have a big planner that I move with in the car, and then I have another planner that is stationed on my table. And then I have all these notebooks that I write freely, the things that flow through my mind. And let me tell you, if I want something, I will write it down like 15 times or 20 times a day. Like when I was writing Deliberately Selfish, every paper or every book that you found in front of my table was about deliberately selfish. Do you know what it helps me do? It helps me focus. The laser focus. Not the focus is sasana, but the laser focus of this is the agenda. I have woken up with an agenda. I will remind myself of that agenda at break. I will remind myself of that agenda at lunchtime, and I will remind myself before I go to bed. And I will even ask myself, in the small journal that is beside my bed, I will ask myself, what did I do in regards to the thing that I wrote about? And I was like, maybe I researched, okay? Or maybe I talked to someone about it, but maybe there is a progress. It can be 1 foot. It doesn't have to be perfect. But put 1 foot in front of the other every day. 1 foot in front of the other every day. And when you fall facing in front. Yeah. Because when you stand up, if you falling facing in front, so that when you stand up, you just go. Okay? So number 1, you write it down. And I want you to hear you say it. You write it down. It might sound like cliche, but it works. Take it out of your mind. How many of us have so many goals in our minds? We are thinking of being tycoons, of driving big cars, of owning big houses, of having better spouses, of bringing up better children. We have them in our heads, eh? Naye nnaku bwe kukuba ng'otandika maama nze nfudde bannange nze mpeddewo. But a person who writes, okay? If you enjoy writing, there is a way writing takes away. It removes me, it takes me out of my brain and puts me right here in front of me on the paper. Because I cannot write without thinking. Have you ever written without thinking? That means it disrupts my mind from thinking, and it's a solution creator. Because I'm like, now, what am I going to do? And then I will lay down my options, and then I will tick those that I will cross those that I think, I will eliminate them, that I think are not going to work. But writing your goals, write your goals. How many of us are saying, starting today, I'm going to write my goals? And maybe you've been writing, but you're going to write even more. Okay? You're going to be very laser focused on them. Number 2, you schedule a time and a place where you are supposed to take that action. You schedule a time and a place where you're going to take that action. The difference between achievers and non-achievers, it's not that the non-achievers are not good enough. It's not that they have not, done what the others are doing. You can do the same things and have different results. Do you agree to that? But the achievers will have laser focus. Laser focus. Ajja kufocusinga ku kintu kimu, achimale, agende ku kirala. Meanwhile, how many of us are people that spread ourselves so thin? You want so many things at the same time. You do those things at the same time, and then you accomplish nothing at the same time. There are so many of us. Okay? That is why I want you to choose your most important goal this year. Your most important goal. And I want you to focus and laser focus on it and tell me that you're not going to achieve it. We are going to have an end of year party together. Okay? And we are going to review our dreams and our goals. And say from the time, we are not passing time, from the time we started this journey until now, where are we? And we want mega testimonies. Okay? Mega testimonies. So you schedule a place and time where you're going to do the action. That means you're action oriented. If it's going to be at the gym, because visualization works. Some of us think, these things of simanyi yoga, simanyi meditation, simanyi yes, babizungu wazanyo, they are really westernized, okay? But myself, I don't know how to tune out. When you tell me meditate, I will keep quiet, but I will have 1,000 voices in my head. How many of you are like me? I know I'm not alone. So I will have, and that is when you remember, I didn't go to saloon. Oh, mana yalwadde. Oh, mana, the kid didn't take porridge. Oh, I think oba he's sick. Oh, namulidem ka temperature. Oba, everything will be coming through my head. But again, when I schedule a time and say, I am going to be on this desk and this is the task that I'm going to finish. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot this video and I'm going to finish it before doing anything else. A goal that you have taken out of your head, you have written it down. And you have written it down, not just a goal, but coupled with habits. Okay? and you write them down and you say, you know what, if it's about a business, and we're going to do these questions and answers because we have so many related to business and personal growth, and we're going to answer them, and you're going to see where people are and where they want to be. They are two different places, okay? But if you commit to someone and say, you know what, I love it, the way we organize these events and the way we do things, I make sure I do not work alone. How many of you have seen me work alone? I don't work alone. I will call, even if it's about to make a very small decision, I will call Coach Christine. And I will be like, you know what? We have this, we have this. I could have been all-knowing. And I'm like, you know what? But no one can be all-knowing. I need the help of others. That is why I was like, let's hold our hands. I will call her. I will call Fifi. I will call Majo. I will call like anyone that is within my vicinity. I usually disturb him. He's called Ben. Ben is here. His mother was operated yesterday, but he was like, I have to be there because if I am not there, I don't know what is going to take place. And I love him for that. When you're holding someone's hand, it doesn't matter where they are. What you have to do is hold them accountable to the excellence and the elegance that you're supposed to be driving at. Okay? So I want you to be able to have that person. Text them. You can text them even your thoughts. You're eating lunch somewhere, and then you're thinking about a project. Okay? And then you're like, you know what? I think in 3 months' time, I should be able to do this. I think it's within my power. But let me keep it here with you so that you can remind me, and have weekly reviews or even bi-weekly reviews, okay? And let this person remind you, you threw this on my table, you threw this on my table, and you threw this on my table. What have you done to accomplish this for? Do you see where accountability helps? Because then, and that is when some of you will even block your accountability partners. Some of you are here pretending to want progress, but you don't want progress. Whatever brings progress is painful. Whatever brings progress, let me tell you, you are swimming against the current. It's so easy to be a failure. It's so easy and so cheap to be a failure. Just fold your hands. Sit home. Don't do anything. My friend, oja kusiwuka, oja kugwa, baja kwerabira n'okufa oja kumala ofe. Yes. But try to wake up in the morning when the alarm goes off. It's even hard to just wake up when the alarm goes off. You want to put it off. And then after that, you're like dragging yourself to the bathroom like, you know, like someone is living your life. Eh? How many of you are spectators in your own lives? But it's your life. And meanwhile, you're seeing people are going, But guess what? Progress is painful, but it pays. It pays. Those things of, God introduced me to nations, introduced me to people. He's going to introduce you in what category? Where do you fall? Wanji? As who? Doing what? Those that came early, between 5 and 6, we had a public speaking class, and we said that people are looking for value. They are looking for what? And if you don't have value, they will block you and delete you and forget you. Hey, sometimes our phones run out of what? Of space, yes. And then we are looking for people. Jamu contact value. And then there are people, there is no one that has a sense of entitlement like one who does not give value. Wanji? How many of us agree? People that don't give value have a sense of entitlement. But a person who gives value, I will continue with my life. Wanji? So when you have that attitude, right? Oba olina chongatako. So wimba nkwagala ngenda kunonya. And I don't keep anyone around me who is not valuable. If you're anywhere in my circles, even right now in Hold My Hand, you are valuable by the virtue of the fact that you took a step and came to this place and you want to grow and you're willing to work with others.
Okay, thank you so much. Hi, everyone. My name is Simon Masanyu from Spirit TV. Yeah, I'm the official distributor of Hilda Bahati books. Clap for me. So here are her books. We have Deliberately Selfish. It was formerly at 50,000, but because of the too much love she has for you, she's giving it to you at half price, 25,000. So we have Tears on My Pillow. It's also 25,000. Then if you're a lady here and you're into business, even gents, I've included you. So Spirit TV, we have a program called Chit Chat. So we shall come and profile your business and put it on TV. The paper is just right there at the door. Register your name, your business, and what you do. We're going to contact you and profile your business and show it on Spirit TV. Thank you so much.
Okay.